Back on the SkyTrain, yes indeed.
The next station is 22nd Street. Doors will open on the right. Headlands. Passengers requiring an elevator should exit here. Trip and from the ships ones. Looks good. The next station is New Westminster.
I'm on the westbound platform now at New Westminster SkyTrain station. Finally, I can be able to enjoy a ride and comfort of seeing the westbound trains and maybe the eastbound shop train hasn't departed yet, but just a little train fan here. Unfortunately, Key Sushi is really a bad spot. It's too bad. I missed having their sushi. 6 Kelly O'Brien and the Salvation Army building. Just getting those here. Just an update on the high rises. They're getting more higher every time here. Holy moly. It is what it is. Yeah. And the old favorite old pawn shop that was down here before. From the station. Yeah, okay, I came down with the SkyTrain. I had a feeling the train must have went to Huntington. So I was afraid before. Anyway, other Mark IIs, 2010 version, 328, yep. 27, 318, 317. Oh, okay. So R3 on the eastbound platform. 41 car. 42. 43 and the last car 44. Something looks new in here, but train bridge open. Maybe the train just crossed or coming soon. In or off from the island. Made it to the overpass, and all in one timing too so far. Yes, I did see the 384, the 382 parked up behind the depot area, so I'm aware of that. And just to film purposely, just like to film from scene from another angle to a different angle. This a little bit peak of the Mount Sumas or Mount Baker. Okay. Now I see the bridge still swung open, so, and Surrey in the background and all the usual. Eastbound Mark 5 rolling through. I don't know if it's going bound to Surrey or maybe production or Braid, whatever. Well, it looks like the bridge is just swinging closed now. So maybe it just came on to the, either into Queensboro heading to NSI, or a train came off from out of Ennis back to New West, I'm not sure, but okay, I made it to the SRY in a good afternoon time. A bit later, but that's okay. We'll rush. May have missed the shop train already, but that's okay. If I did, yeah. Only one caboose here, so it looks like the shop train possibly left already out of here early. Oh well, I was a bit late today getting down here this way, so. I was also checking to see maybe the westbound Valley job may came back with some freight, but also look like it was switched up in New Westminster. Yeah, I can see the 385 and 384, I should say. They left out the 382, so yeah. Nice to see the 385 and running for a lead engine on the way for eastbound. Don't see any caboose tacked on the back of these cars here, but yeah, there's those BNSF cars not filled in there or anything like that, so maybe a bit later they might fill something in there, I'm not sure, in the inner modules. See something here, I'm not sure if that came back from the Valley job. There's a few cars here, but it looked like an empty gondola, unless it came from, possibly from the Valley job, maybe westbound, I don't know. What's left of it? There's some other stuff here, but that's waiting for, go back to BNSF there in the other track, so I don't know, just taking a random guess here. See some of the next truck over. There's two boxcars and then a gondola and then some boxcars in them. Although I don't see a caboose there. Possibly they could be left early. Like yesterday time, it just left at 3 o'clock or. Now here's some, yeah. For many years I've been shipping this out here, but now that's a long flatbed car. Yeah. Oh, it's steel. Yeah. So, starting out of the northbound section here for this quiet Friday afternoon, where no train or so, I possibly missed the eastbound shop train, no matter. Yeah. Vehicles here, oh yeah, 904, 902, I get 907, 904 engine, and then racks. Some of the buses, oh, handy dart with the regular transit bus there. You don't see that often together. Then the skytrain up on the hill, yep. And we'll look over towards Queensboro now from the New Westminster northbound side of the bridge. Yeah. Popular Island, or call it Tree Island, whatever. Here we go. Yeah, it's definitely freight from BNSF CP. Must have came in. Yeah, it's probably CP would drop that in. Sometimes BNSF too for CP. Depends on them. I know CP interlines with the BNSF from the Braid station area. But that's another story though. So you see these few box cars here. I'd like to see the full panorama from here. Yeah. Excellent pictures, I would say. A little quick look here at the inner modules. different types of trucks too. One we're bringing the tractor trailer around the warehouse, while the other one brings in from off the boats here. These trucks here bring them off the boats into the line. Here, the intermodule stack-up time, yeah, indeed. A quick look to the southbound side for the northbound one I'm filming. Different angles, of course, so all the racks here in the Southern Railway. Well, other containers been unloaded from the warehouse and then get trucked back out of here, and then they got to report to the other side. They always seem to stop around the corner there. Yeah. Busy here because it's Friday, so yay for that. But from time to time on this northbound section, I like to film to the southbound section just to get some other angles. Right now, for example, here's the crane forklift, kind of like crane forklift, whatever. Yeah, just stacked the container up there. Really precise driving here, I tell you. Yeah. Trucks here after looking like they've been emptied up, and they got a report, I guess. Claim they're shipping. There goes now it comes. Or they'll be shipped that container after when the trucks and after picked up from the stack. You know, they're gonna take that to the warehouse and get maybe loaded up or unload. Yeah. Trucks are waiting here. I can see from the other side in here. Call it a convoy of containers, I should say. Yeah. And I'll get a glimpse of the BC SPCA and all that stuff down there in the spur. Okay, just a little bit more closer with that spur here before the angle of that of the railway here. Yeah, just trying to get the full blunt of it in here. There we go. Just now I can cover the northbound side here of the Tree Island spur. Yeah, only customer what's left here. We remember years back. In the 80s, there was the mills and other stuff here. Now it's just Tree Island what's left. It is what it is. Yeah. Glimpse of this side here. And that's going to say the end for this Friday afternoon. Yay, I was able to do a full reel from eastbound to westbound SkyTrain trip. Trying to yards from southbound and to the northbound section here as well. That's it.